Hello, colors. Welcome to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates, starting with Xavi Hernandez. Of course, reacting after the 3-1 loss to Real Valladolid yesterday, the manager is unhappy after the performance, of course, claiming that we have to play better. Then secondly, in this video, talking about Jules Kounde, as it has been reported that the Barca defensive ace is non-transferable, as Barcelona could study good offers for him. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Barcelona stumbled to yet another defeat in La Liga, this time to Real Valladolid. The 3-1 result away from home was not exactly what Barca were looking for in these final few matches of the season. Quite surprisingly, Xavi Hernandez was not so happy with the result either. He said, "We have to play better. I'm not angry, but I don't like to lose, and we just lost 2 matches in a row," he said during the post-match presser. "We did well in the first half, but we conceded 2 goals because we were tense. It's natural. But we fell down in the second half," he added. "We wanted to win. We had our chances, and Messi was exceptional. Valladolid played well today, and we congratulate them." Xavi went on to suggest that the defeat should be credited to Barcelona slacking off. He said, "We failed today as a result of relaxation. These results are the result of our lack of responsibility. But we are still trying," he said. The Barca coach did praise Valladolid for their performance, though, he said. "Valladolid needs this much more than us, and they have shown it. They needed a victory in their home. They pushed us with their forwards, and it worked out well because they caused 2 of our errors." Xavi further admitted that he is having a difficult time preparing for these final few matches this season, as Barca do not have a clear objective. He said, "I'm finding it harder to prepare for these last few games as we don't have the pressure of winning La Liga." The Spaniard went on to address why Marc-Andre ter Stegen was not included in the starting 11 while also praising Robert Lewandowski for his goal. "Zamora's objective for ter Stegen is clear and we want to help him, just like Lewandowski. The good news is that he scored today, having achieved the collective goals. Now we only have individual goals left," he said. The Zamora Trophy is a prestigious title for goalkeepers in Spain. It is awarded to goalkeepers with the best goal-to-game ratio at the end of the season. Ter Stegen is currently leading the chart with 0.42 ratio, but Barcelona had feared it could have increased in these final few matches. Xavi, meanwhile, also addressed the recent speculations over the future of Jules Kounde. He dismissed them as market rumors. He said, "When I spoke with Kounde, we knew where the conversation was going and we both left happy. I spoke with Kounde, I was very clear with him, and he knows that the media are making a lot of noise. There's no problem." The Barca coach was asked about Vinicius' suspension being overturned as well. He said, "I'm surprised that Vinicius' suspension has been removed. There was aggression and that's unquestionable," he said. Finally, Xavi admitted he is happy with Barcelona's achievements this season, especially on the face of World Cup pressure, among other things, he said. "We carry a huge workload throughout the season. In a World Cup year as well, we have met the objectives of the Super Cup and La Liga. I understand the downturn, but the impression saddened me. We have to improve." Of course, we have to improve. Of course, after winning La Liga, Barcelona have lost back-to-back matches, something that nobody saw it coming, losing back-to-back matches in La Liga this season. Yesterday's performance was a very poor one, especially in the second half. Barcelona were really playing as a team that they have nothing to play for. Even if you have nothing to play for, I don't think you should be so relaxed as Barca did yesterday. Of course, we know Real Valladolid, they are fighting for relegation, and this is not a good time to play against teams that are fighting for relegation because they play their best football to ensure that they stay in the league. Yesterday's performance was not a serious one for us at all. And losing back-to-back games, honestly, even though we have won the league that we wanted. But that doesn't mean we should be slagging off our or be relaxing and playing like we don't even want to play. There are 2 games left for the season. Next will be at home to Mallorca, and the last game of the season will be away to Celta de Vigo. I think Barcelona should improve. It's good that we finish the season on a high note because we're not doing that. We are not doing that. I was not happy with yesterday's performance. The game against Sociedad, of course, that was a game where after the game we were supposed to hold a trophy, but at least win and give the fans some joy before holding the trophy. Barca lost that one, 2 goals to 1. And yesterday they couldn't even make up for it. They lost again more badly with 3 goals to 1. So let's see how it's gonna end for us. But the good thing is, yes, we have won what we wanted to win. We have won La Liga. We have won the Super Cup this season. Not a bad season, by the way. Not a bad season by any means, but at least I think we should try to finish the season highly. Then on to the final story of discussion. Earlier today, Tony Juan Marti offered a shocking revelation, suggesting that Jules Kounde is unhappy with his role at Barcelona, with the defender even giving the club his approval to listen to offers in the market. Juan Marti though made it clear that Kounde did not hand in a transfer request. He is just unhappy with the role he has been given in the first team. He has notified Xavi Hernandez for his problem as well. But Adra Albert has offered an update on Kounde's situation at Barcelona. The Spanish journalist claims Barca are not ruling out any scenario with a young defender, and there is a possibility that he could be offloaded at the end of the season. Barcelona do not consider Kounde among the non-transferable players. In fact, Barca are aware of the fact that the Frenchman has a market and could fetch a considerable price. Chelsea were interested in signing the former Sevilla starlet last summer, but Barca beat them to the chase. This time around, if the Premier League giants come back with a reasonable offer, Barca might consider offloading the defender on a permanent deal. The same applies to any other suitor willing to splash the cash on the French international. Barcelona, though, do not have a similar stance towards other defenders in the team. Ronald Araujo and Andres Christensen are both considered vital elements of the club's sporting project. The same can be said of Alejandro Balde, even though the youngster was recently approached by Bayern Munich. Kounde, meanwhile, does not seem to be averse to a move away from Camp Nou either. So it will be interesting to see what the future holds for the talented defender who hasn't quite set in the stage alight during his first season at the Camp Nou. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.